Hello out there and welcome to this video presentation titled The 90-Day Game Plan. I am super excited to have you in this video presentation in which I will be revealing to you a business opportunity that you have most probably not heard of. You may be wondering why the title The 12-Week Windows of Opportunity. Well, the 12-week windows of opportunity is a business plan that affords you that chance to be able to achieve up to 90% or more of whatever goals and targets you have set for yourself this year. Inclusive in this opportunity is that chance for you to own a house at Lekki or at Festac Town in Lagos. Now, it may not be anything new or special to those who already own houses at these choice places, but if you are one person who is looking to have a house of your own or you want to have another house, this of course is a welcome business plan. This of course is something you will be glad to learn. And on top of that, you could achieve this without even spending any money out of your own pocket. How does that sound? It sounds almost incredible and perhaps a little bit crazy. But here is a plan that reveals to you what you need to do to become a landlord at Ibejuleki or Festac Town, and you don't even have to pay any money upfront to get started. So in this video presentation, you are going to be learning what you need to do, what business strategy you can put in place, and how you can work with an international company that gets you cracking and making you lots and lots of money. There are things you can look forward to seeing in this video. First, you are going to learn of a proven system that provides products from an international source, which you can use to make huge profits from. You are going to learn from a very carefully laid out plan how you can achieve up to 90% or more of whatever goals and targets you have for yourself. And of course, inclusive is how you can become a landlord at Festac or Lekki in Lagos State. You are going to learn also in this video presentation how you can harness the power of the internet to source for rabid buyers who are in need of this much desired products that are coming from this international source. You will learn again how you can leverage the power of social media platforms, how you can use social media platforms to pull in cash and make money from the following of friends that you already have. How does that sound? Almost unbelievable. If, for example, you have 1,000 friends on Facebook, do you know that you can begin to make money from these people in a very ethical and legal way? You're going to learn how to do this. And then you're going to learn lots and lots of beautiful things that will be, life-changing facts and opportunities for you. For example, you are going to learn of a chance, an opportunity to become a proud owner of a professionally designed website, and you are not even going to pay a dime for this. All this will be coming towards the tail end of this video. Now, this is what I need you to do. I need you to grab yourself a cup of coffee, a tea, or your favorite beverage, and then put your mobile phones and whatever electronic gadgets you have around you on the silence mode and do away with all forms of distractions and give me optimum attention here. Now, having said all this, I need to let you know upfront that this is not a get rich quick scheme. You are not to expect anything that will be showing you how to get rich quickly. This is not one of such schemes. We have been deceived in times past. People and groups of people have come to us to deceive us with all sort of schemes, and they carted away our hard-earned money. This is not one of such schemes. This is not a magic wand or button that creates cash on demand. There's no such button or magic wand anywhere that will help you to do that. If I had, I wouldn't be here. But there's no such thing. What we are going to be revealing to you is a business plan that is workable, that you can use to achieve all that you have set for yourself as goals this year. And then also how you can partner with international people and organizations that will help you achieve your dreams. Now, this is also not a no work but get paid system. There's some initial work you need to put into this to make it work for you. But as soon as you are able to get over that, it gathers momentum and it begins to bring you cash over and over again. This is also not for those who cannot follow simple instructions. Now, you need to do some things, you need to learn from the experts, from those who have done this and have made this work for them. You're going to be seeing lots of people who have beautiful testimonies of how these have worked for them. So you will learn from them and how you can make this work for yourself too. So if you are sure that you can get all this out of the way, you're not expecting a get rich quick scheme, you're not expecting a magic wand, you're not expecting a no work but get paid system, and then you can follow simple steps and instructions, then that tells me we are a good fit, and then we can learn from each other. So if you're ready, I'm ready, let's ride on. Now, it's about time I showed you whose voice you're listening to at this time. That's me out there. That's my picture and my name are for Larry Shoyode. Well, for simplicity and probably because I like the sound of it, I love to be called a business developer. Until a couple of years ago, I was a manager in an international organization and I attained a position that shot me to the very top in my career as a plant physiologist. I have 2 university degrees under my belt and I am working hard to acquire the third. And then afterwards, I realized that I need to have a business that I can truly call my home. Over the years, I developed keen interest in finding avenues to create other sources of income, and this has ultimately led me to the creation of my own company, which is into the production and sales of both physical and digital products for small to medium business owners and to large corporate organizations, which help them to market their own products and their services. So, generally speaking, I am a business developer and I'm always open to new and fresh, legit business ideas. Now, having said that, I need to let you see the outline that this video presentation will be following. You will be discovering in this video the secret of wealth and how you can align your dreams with it. You will also find the difference between the rich and the poor. There is just a thin line separating the rich from the poor. And if you're belonging to the poor category, you will see how you can cross over from being poor to being rich. Then you also learn of the niches that provide the best products for the most profits and riches. Now, what is a niche? A niche is that part of the economy that provide specific products or services for people to satisfy their wants and desires. You will quite agree with me that there are lots and lots of products and services that are being produced. Take, for example, in the real estate industry, we've got houses, landed properties that are being sold. These are products, all right? That is an industry and that's a niche. Now, you also have like the health and wellness niche where we have several digital and physical products that people are willing to pay for. So we've got several of such products and niches. We will be revealing to you the best niches where you find the best products and where you make the most profit. You will also learn how to partner with an international company for this product. You don't need to bang your head against the wall to get this product because there's already a source where you can get this products from, and then you serve as the go-between the international company and those who want this product, and you pick up huge profits doing that. You would also follow up on this, learning how to leverage the power of the internet and social media platforms and use all this to create wealth for yourself. You can get your friends and people you know, people you don't even know, to work with you in the system, and you continually make money off of these people in a very legal and clean way. You'll be learning lots and lots of beautiful things in this video presentation. So if you're still there, let's ride on. Now, the first thing I would want you to learn here is the secret of wealth. What is the secret of wealth? The number one secret of wealth is you having a positive mind. You need to have the mindset that you are going to be rich and wealthy. You need to have a mindset that, look, what you're doing is really going to hand you what you desire. If you don't have that positivity in your mind, you're not going to exude positive energy that will attract wealth to you. You check this out. Those who are not wealthy usually are those who think so little of themselves. They are full of negativity, they are full of complaints, they grumble, they are not satisfied with what they have or what they do. But you check out those who are wealthy and rich and comfortable. They have the mindset of doing more, of achieving more. They have the mindset of having the capacity, the tenacity that could help them get to where they desire to be. So there has to be a mind shift from being a negative person to being a very positive person before you can begin to attract wealth to yourself. Of course, there are other things that will follow this. It's not all about you just having a positive mind. There are some steps that you need to take that will now make all this, in a synergy work together to bring you the much desired wealth. Much on that later in this video, but do stick around as I reveal to you the niches that provide the biggest box in this business. Now, health and fitness niche is one that over the years has garnered millions of dollars, billions of dollars. Products like weight loss products are produced or given out to people, being manufactured, and this brings lots and lots of money for the go between the company that produces products and to those who make use of them. You check this out. Quite a lot of people are looking to lose weight, but they don't have the slightest idea how to do this. They engage in all sorts of energy consuming, aerobics and exercises, but they don't lose weight because they're doing it the wrong way. What if you are that person that has that perfect solution to this problem and you can tell them, well, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. This is what works. And it actually works. So you serve as the go-to person that, those people come to for that solution. You're a solution provider. Another another product, another area of that industry is the anti-aging niche, where you can provide solutions to those who are looking to get younger. I've listened to people, especially ladies, who want to look more beautiful, who want to look younger. They want perpetual youth. Now, this cuts across all ages. Nobody wants to get older. You see, people, the ages of our parents, they are looking to say that, look, no, they are younger than their real ages. But of course, there are things people use to make them look younger. What if you are in that position to have that solution to prefer to people who want to look younger? What of those who are suffering from diabetes? What of those who have issues like high blood pressure? There are several other health complications, challenges, and issues that people have that looking to have solutions to those problems. They're looking to have solutions to all these problems. What if you are the solution provider? You are in that position where you can offer them the solution to these problems. You stand in a good position to make money. Now, another wonderful niche that brings in money is the marriage and relationship building niche. Now, homes and relationships have been destroyed on account of issues like infertility, low sperm count, erectile dysfunction. There are men who are having these serious issues of erectile dysfunction, and I personally have made tons of money, selling a solution on erectile dysfunction to men. It surprises me a lot to see men having this issue. What of women who are infertile? They don't have the ability, to conceive. What if you could help them with a solution on that? Of course, you have to go around to finding the perfect solution to be able to do this. So it's also a very wonderful niche that can bring you lots and lots of money. The third, which I will be highlighting here, is the money making niche. What's a money making niche? Anything that offers people the opportunity to earn more outside their regular jobs, or something that can replace their regular jobs, or something that can get them occupied and then get them money, you know, in exchange for their time. These are things that people look forward to having, and they're willing to pay. Income opportunities, people will be willing to pay you to learn from you how they can make more money. And then people are also looking to make things a whole lot easier for themselves by making money online. Now, I'm going to be shedding light especially on how you can make money online, because that is one of the things this video presentation is about. So if you can learn how you can offer solution to those people in this niche, you stand to pick lots of profits doing that. Now, you got dreams. Everybody has dreams. I've got my own dreams, and I'm aspiring to be bigger and be better. There's nobody alive today who doesn't have a dream. Our dreams may be different, but there are certainly parts of our dreams that are common. Take, for example, it is a common dream for all of us to imagine living in a beautiful mansion. Imagine, having a beautiful mansion where you can retire in style and comfort after the day's work. Your dream could be to have a beautiful car. You could be eyeing your neighbor's car and wish you could have such a car, or you have your own taste and style and you're hoping that you could get this sort of car imported for you from abroad. And then it could be that your dream is to be able to spend quality time with your family and loved ones. Your own dream could be to be able to do those fun things you have always wanted to do. Or part of your dream could be to have that opportunity to travel and go on vacation to exotic and beautiful places around the world. Now, whatever your dreams are, they are achievable. All right, there is an ultimate dream that connects all those dreams, whatever your dreams are, that connects all those dreams together. And what is that ultimate dream that we all have as individuals? The ultimate dream is to be financially independent, to be financially free. Financial freedom gets you to do many things that you've always wanted to do. Now, financial freedom does not necessarily mean you having money or lots of it, although it's part of what you need to be financially free. But erroneously, people think that financial freedom is when you have money alone. No, there is a beautiful mix of money as well as other things. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Now, financial freedom means you having money, good health, and ample time on your hands. Picture this. There are people who have money, they have sound health, but they don't have the time to enjoy their money. Some have money, they have time, but their sick beds. They are not healthy, and they will be happy to get back on their feet and be able to enjoy their money and use their time. And there are people who get ample time on their hands. They are of sound mind and health, but they lack money. Quite a lot of people fall into this category because they're all hustling, looking to have money. But when you have all these things combined together, you got money, lots of it, good health, and then you got lots of time to be able to do those fun things you want to do, then you're set to be financially free. That is what you should aspire to be. But what is stopping you from getting to this aspiration of yours, to achieving this financial freedom? Now, what you do with your time is very key. How you trading your time for money and other things is important. What you're doing right now, if you have a job, maybe you're not employed yet, maybe you are learning a trade. Whatever you're doing should translate to money, happiness, health. That is, whatever you're using your time to do should bring you good health and lots of money. Now, having said that, you need to learn the secret of wealth. The number one secret of wealth that you need to bear in mind after you already have a positive mind is that you need to understand that you cannot do everything all by yourself. You don't need to do everything by yourself. All you need to do is to tap into resources that are available around you to make things work for you. If you look at the super rich folks in the world, they don't do everything by themselves. They use other people to achieve their goals and targets. They leverage and use people to get to achieve their dreams and aspirations. And that brings to us to the power of leveraging. Now, let us look at the scenario. There is this man who is trying to move up this boulder or rock all by himself, a 200-kilogram rock. He could be there all day trying to move this rock, but it may not budge. But he still thinks in his mind he needs to do this. He has to do this because he needs to get paid so that he could do this. But he could be there all day trying to do this and he may not be able to achieve this feat. But what happens if he's able to get other people to join hands with him to move the rock? It's a whole lot easier for them to move the rock. And if he's a good business person, he can move 10 of such rocks and still get paid. Of course, he gives the people that assist him to achieve this, he gives them something, he pays them in cash or kind, and then he can do this over and over again. So that is really the number one secret you need to bear in mind if you are looking to make lots and lots of money. You have to leverage on the efforts of other people. These people could be people that you know. They may be people you don't know. But what is really important here is you leveraging on the efforts of other people to achieve your set targets and goals. Now, it is so pathetic that Nigeria, our country, known to be the giant of Africa, a country known for its oil production powers, has really dropped not only in oil production. We barely have enough to take care of our domestic needs. And then we get to see scenes like this where people engage in combat at fuel stations. It gets worse because we no longer have adequate supply of electricity, and expatriates and people that would looking to have their companies established in our country move elsewhere because there's no power supply. And it goes on further. Graduates from our schools, our tertiary institutions, they leave school hoping and thinking that they can get jobs outside, but that's a pipe dream. It's not to be. There are no jobs anywhere. And it goes on further. The naira value has so drastically dropped, and it has led to an all-time high inflation rate in the country. So much so that even if you are a salary earner, whatever it is you are earning can get you nowhere. There's hardly enough to take care of you and your basic responsibilities that for you now to take on additional responsibilities. You don't have enough. So it's so tough. Even our government, they've profiled all sorts of ideas and solutions. Oh, let's try this, let's go here, let's go there. And individually, where does that leave us? It has left us at a point where we are so undecided. We don't know where to go. We don't know what to do because we have been told different things at different times and nothing seems to be working. Now, in the next pictorial, I'm going to be showing you what Robert Kiyosaki said. Now, Robert Kiyosaki is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's an excellent book that explains lots of things behind the secrets behind those who are making huge profits and how you as an individual can also make lots of money. That's an excellent book, and I would suggest you go pick up a copy and read through. He said in his explanation that the individuals that fall in the category of the working class actually fall within a quadrant that shows how they earn money. Within this quadrant, there are two major groups: those who are linear income earners and those who are residual income earners. Who are the linear income earners? Linear income earners are those whose efforts that they put into their jobs or whatever they are doing is really proportional to what they earn at the end of the day. And who are the residual income earners? Residual income earners are those whose efforts is not proportional to what they earn at the end of the day. Now, further down each of these groups, we have two subgroups, and he explained with this quadrant how each individual ideally belongs to a section of this quadrant. Like under the linear income earners, we have people that are employed, they've got jobs, and they get paid at the end of the month. We have people who also are self-employed. They could even get other people to work for them because they are professionals and they have outlets, they have offices. And then on the side of the residual income earners, we have people who are business owners. They have businesses of their own. And also we have people on the side of the residual income owners who are actually investors. They put lots of money in investments, buying stocks, so their money ideally is working for them. They could have inherited money or they could have worked hard to earn their money. But let's go on a step further and get to see what works for those who are the linear income earners. If you are a linear income earner, you will need to wake up early in the morning, prepare to go to work. So you work, say, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's basically 8 hours from Monday to Friday. You have a job, you got a boss you are reporting to, and you probably have contemporaries and subordinates that answer to you. All right. Now, if you are self-employed, you could be a professional, a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer. You could be an hairstylist where you have lots and lots of apprentices. You own a job and you could even be employing other people. But what matters here is you can't leave your job to do other things because you really need to be there at your job. Now, if you're a business owner, you have a business, or you're an entrepreneur, or you own a system, or you're part of a system where people work. And as these people work, you earn from their efforts. You could be an investor where you could be a shareholder in a company, or you could have lots of investment in stocks, all right? And your money gets to work for you. Now, if you are an employee of an organization, what it means is that you really need to put in your effort because there's a formula that is used for you to earn your salary or your wages. So when you're employed, it is expected that you put in 100% of your effort so that you can earn 100% of your salary or your income or your wages. Now, what happens if you decide not to work again? You decide not, or probably you took ill and you're not there to show your face or to put in your 100% effort at your place of work. If you are out of this equation, what it means is you cannot put in your 100% effort. What does that tell you? At the end of the month, you cannot expect 100% income. You are not going to get paid because there is a formula where you do not work, you do not get paid. So whether you are an employee or you are a professional that has an office and that has other people working under you, if you do not work, you do not get paid. Now, what happens if you are a business owner or you have a business system or you are part of a business system where there are several people that are working? There is a formula for that as well. And this is it. You only get to contribute an integral part of that effort needed to make that system work. I'll take that again. You only need to contribute an integral part, a small percentage of what needs to make the system work. So by default, you are part of a large system. And if peradventure you decide to step out, to move away, not to continue with that system, you could still get other people working in the system, to work, and then you pick from their own effort. Why? Because it's only your own small percentage of effort that's been removed from the system, and you could get a larger chunk of followership of people within the system who work, and then you get paid on their own efforts and contribution. Isn't that beautiful and crazy to think that you could be part of a system where a very large number of other people are working, and then you could get paid from their own effort and not so much as the effort that you bring into the system. So this means whether you're there physically or otherwise, whether you're sleeping, you will still be earning money. And this is the sort of system that we are going to open your eyes to see that whatever you're doing right now, maybe you are beautifully engaged doing a job or you got some business of your own. There is a system that has been created that you can key into that will make you earn even if you are sleeping. That is residual income. Now, in summary, what we've said here is that if you're an employee, you have a job and there's no leverage whatsoever. You get to be paid at the end of the month, but you are trading in your time for money. And in real sense, you cannot, get the real value of your effort. If you're self-employed, you're a professional, you cannot afford to leave your office or to leave your business in the hands of apprentices and go away for too long a time. Why? Because they're going to run your business down. But what if you are a business owner, you own a system, or you're part of a large system that helps people to create wealth for themselves? You only need to contribute a small part, to make the system work. There's a larger effort that comes from people behind you who are working to make the system work. And it is from the efforts of these people that you earn a large chunk of money. Now, this also happens to you if you are an investor. So we should have that mind shift that, look, I may be employed today. What happens if I do not have my job tomorrow? I could be employed today or I could be a professional. What happens if my apprentices leave? Will you be looking to get other people to work for you? Okay, what happens when you are too old to work? But what if you could have a system that allows you, even when you are too old to work, there are people who are way younger who are still working, and then you get paid for their effort. That is the mind shift we are talking about, and that is the mind shift you need to have to make you think towards having a business system that will continually pay you. Now, this brings me to what we call direct selling. Now, by the submission of this international journal called the Wall Street Journal, it says in 2010, direct selling companies generated over 125 billion in revenue in 150 countries through more than 75 million men and women who are changing lives serving others. This is the story of direct selling. In 2010, 125 US dollars in billions, 125 billion dollars in US dollars was generated. In 2011, 154 billion dollars was generated. And it goes on further and it gets better. In 2012, 167 billion US dollars was generated from direct selling. What is direct selling? We'll get to talk a little bit more about that at a later time in the video. Now, the wellness niche, as I've already told you, the health and fitness or health and wellness niche is now a 3.4 trillion US dollars global industry. I'll take that again. The health and fitness or health and wellness niche that I mentioned earlier in the video is now a 3.4 trillion dollar global industry, and that's 3 times bigger than the worldwide pharmaceutical industry, where you get to, pharmacists, medical doctors producing drugs, and um, and other things that you need to keep well. Now, the wellness niche is even bigger because it is 3 times bigger than the revenue generated by the pharmaceutical industry. Now, let's get on to hear what people have to say about network marketing. You may have heard of Bill Gates before, maybe not. He's the brains behind Microsoft. He is the CEO. He says in his own words, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. That really blows my mind. That is coming from a man who is reputed to be the wealthiest, the richest man in the world. And he says if he has the opportunity to start all over again, he's going to go into network marketing. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, in his own words, says the richest people in the world look for, and they build networks. Everyone else is looking for a job. Now, remember how I told you that for you to be rich, you need to look towards, you know, being a residual income earner. For you to maintain a streak of generating money for yourself, you need to look towards building networks, having people work with you within a system. Stop looking for a job that will never make you rich. Jobs are not meant to make you rich. They're just there to help you pick up your bills and move on in life. But if you're looking to become really wealthy, then you need to look towards building networks with people and within a, a sound system. Why should you do multi-level marketing, which is also known as network marketing? The reason is not far-fetched. The reason behind the great success people have made in network marketing is manufacturers of products within a network marketing company stand to make up to 40% profits, while distributors or people who have joined hands to work with these network marketing companies stand to make up to 60% of the profits. So they serve as the go between the company and the consumers or the customers. That's if they even make more money than the manufacturers themselves. If you're lucky to have a network marketing company, that is the ideal plan. That is the ideal thing you should enjoy. And that is why you need to learn a whole lot about network marketing and companies before you join them. Because there are three basic ingredients you need to learn before you become part of any network marketing company. The number one ingredient you need to learn about is the people behind the company. These are the people who will determine to a large extent how much money is to be made. The integrity of those people really matter. You want to know if there's any story that backs them up on what they're doing or what they profess to be. You also need to learn a lot about the products or products that they have. These products are the products that can stand the test of time, that are the products that people are willing to pay for. Remember how I mentioned those three niches where the best or the most money could be made from. So you need to see that these products fall within this category. And the third, the compensation plan. How do you get rewarded for the effort that you put in? You should be able to enjoy up to 60% of the profit or proceeds that come from the sales of the products or services that are put forward by the manufacturer. Now, this brings us to what we call the 12-week game plan. Now, you may be wondering again, how does this lead to the 12-week game plan? Now, with the submission we already have on network marketing, the submission we already have on how you should be a residual income earner and not a linear income earner, there is a business strategy that I'm going to introduce you to here that will allow you just within 12 weeks to achieve up to 90% or more of all the set goals and targets you have for yourself this year. That's almost incredible. But it is true. It sounds insane, but it is possible. It is not only theory, but this is something that people have been doing. I have been part of it, and I'm going to show you what I've done, and I'm going to show you again earnings proof, how much money has been made, and then how you can also, start up this 12-week game plan and begin to earn crazy amounts of money that will put you miles ahead of your contemporaries and get you, working and other people working to make you even richer. In the 12-week game plan, you're going to learn how you can become a landlord at Ibeju, Lekki, or Festac Town in Lagos State. It is a 3-month goal setting plan that allows you to achieve up to 90% or more of whatever goals and targets you have for yourself in the year. If these include getting a new car, building a new house at a choice location like Ibejuleki or Festa Town in Lagos, that this is the game plan you need to follow that will allow you the opportunity to make this achievable. Now, presented before you is the company and the people that will make these dreams achievable. Alliance Emotion Global Company is a world-class company in the network marketing industry that was established in the year 2006 by these three gentlemen here. Doug Ed Cabantong, who is the Chief Executive Officer and the Visionary President, got efforts and contributions from these two other gentlemen, Engineer Francis Miguel, who is the Chief Finance Officer and is also known as the mentor of all mentors because he's got many mentees who have changed their lives for the better. And Engineer John Aspirin, who is the Chief Marketing Officer, also known as Mr. Excitement because of the electrifying feeling it brings up on stage anytime he talks to people. Now, these three men have been working hand in hand and they have brought Alliance in Motion Global up to the point that it's recognized as one of the fastest growing MLM companies and a company that also has one of the best compensation plans that you can ever think of. Now, Dr. Het Kabantong, as the CEO of Alliance in Motion Global, has won the award of the top direct selling CEO in the world from 2015 to 2018, back to back. He has beaten other top CEOs in the world, hands down, through these years, and he is recognized as a world-class leader. Also, we've got awards that show excellence in product and service delivery. We've got Consumers' Choice and Gold Seal of Quality Awards. We've got the Global Award for Marketing Excellence, Asian Pacific Excellence Award, Philippine Marketing Excellence Award, Asian Consumers' Choice Awards, and lots more. We've even got awards for individuals within the company. That's Joseph Lim, who won the People's Choice Award for Leadership in 2014. You know, world over, we have seen the company is seen alongside people that work hand in hand with the company as a phenomenon. And we are also fully incorporated in Nigeria, by the Corporate Affairs Commission of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The company is duly registered, and that's the registration number here. And also, the company is duly recognized by the Securities and Exchange Commission with a certificate to that effect and a registration number. Here also is a flag of appreciation given to Alliance in Motion Global as the number 12 tax contributor of the year 2014. Till date, the company continues to pay tax. It doesn't evade tax like some other companies do. We pay tax regularly, and this is a flag of appreciation to the company. Also, what is note of mention here, what is worthy of mention here, is the fact that Him Global products are now included in the 2014 to 2015 edition of the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory used by medical practitioners. World over, medical practitioners are now embracing products, food supplements coming from Alliance and Global, such that they now prescribe these alongside orthodox drugs and medicines to their patients. That is to tell you that the company has grown in leaps and bounds. And we've got more awards coming from Nature's Way Partnership Excellence Award. We've got Nature's Way Breakthrough Formulation Award. We've got Top Direct Selling Company in the World 2015, Top 100 Solid MLM Companies 2015 Award, as well as the largest human smiley award given to us by the Guinness World Records. We've also got an award on the most people wearing smiley mask. Now, this comes from the fact that Alliance in Motion Global has been able to put smiles on millions and millions of people around the world. They are able to change the stories of people, put smiles on their faces, and then giving them a new pedestal where they are now living life to the fullest. The company has also joined hands to work with other international organizations, Nature's Way, for example, which is a $1 billion company in the United States and pioneers the production of herbal medicines and also has halal and kosher certification. We also have DSM, which is a multi-billion euro company and one of the largest supplier of raw ingredients of nutritionals in the world. Also, they are the manufacturer of Resvita and Lycopene. We also have the multi-billion yet company that is the manufacturer of Perfect White, combining and joining efforts with Alliance in Motion Global. We also have Wida, which is also a multi-billion-dollar company in Germany that is into the production of burnt products. We're going to talk a little bit more about burnt products as well as other products coming from the stable of Alliance in Motion Global. Now, here is the flagship product of Alliance in Motion Global, the first food supplement that came from this company known as C247. C247 contains the highest level of antioxidants with approximately 22,000 phytonutrients in this one single product. It's a nutraceutical that helps revitalize, rejuvenate, and does lots and lots of wonderful things in the human body. You need to have one if you don't already. Now we've got other products that come from Alliance in Motion Global. There is Complete, which is a daughter to C247, so to speak. It is a derivative of C247 because it has virtually all the ingredients you have in C247 except the anti-aging polyphenols. Then we also have Restore Life, which is yet another wonderful product coming from Alliance in Motion Global. It is capable of prolonging lifespan by 30%. The product is also known to protect the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of every cell. It prevents pulmonary hypertension and it is also capable of promoting sensitivity to insulin. It helps people prevent neurological disorders such as strokes, ischemia, Huntington's, and Alzheimer's disease. Now, you come to think of it, if in all this product we have all these ingredients that can help people combat such health challenges like diabetes, high blood pressure, how many people do you think will be willing to pay for this to get to have better and good health? I see quite a lot of people lifting up their hands saying yes, they would love to have this, considering the fact that there is lots and lots of testimonies that have been shared around of people who have used this product and this product has worked for them. Now we also have Colloidals, which is a premium and high potency source of fish oil that has been molecularly distilled. It greatly reduces bad cholesterol and helps to decrease blood pressure. It also helps to lower the risk of coronary heart disease as well as the complications that may come from it. It supports healthy eye and brain function. We have Mytoco, which is a chocolate drink, not just a chocolate drink, but an alkaline chocolate drink that is very good for kiddies. You remember how children used to refrain from eating fruits and vegetables. So this chocolate drink has been fortified with all those vital ingredients and phytoenergizer so that it helps with cardio protection and memory enhancement in children. It helps brain development for infants and it helps to keep all arteries clear and protects against cancer. It also helps to slow down the aging process. Then we have the living coffee, the alkaline living coffee that come in four variants. We have the original, the latte, the cappuccino, and the sugar free. Now these come in all these variants such that you could have a preference for any of this, but I tell you, all of them have the same ingredients that can help with detoxification, that can help to liven up the spirit, that can help to reduce bad cholesterol in the body, that can help because it contains 12 whole fruit juice blend and 12 whole vegetable juice blend, altogether 18 amino acids and lots more. Then you guys also have natural essentials We got the herbal toothpaste that helps prevent tooth decay, mouth odor, and lots of other issues known with the mouth. So this you could use as, you know, for personal care, and you can also introduce to other people. We also have the natural feminine wash and the natural masculine wash. These are meant to be used for cleaning and protection of the genitalia. Now we've got lots of other products. We have the burn products, like I mentioned earlier, which typically are products that are designed to help with weight loss in a very methodological way, and that will not even harm the body. So when people incorporate the taking of the supplements, the food supplements, in their lifestyle, it helps changes their whole being for the better. So these are the products, and much more are still coming, that people have been using to make money the world over. Now, according to the submission given by the World Health Organization, each individual is expected to eat up to 5 to 10 kinds of fruits and vegetables every day. But if I may ask you, how many fruits or vegetables have you taken today? Hardly would there be anybody who would say that he's taking two different fruits or vegetables. Times are hard and people cannot afford to go to the market and buy things they want. But that does not mean people will not fall sick if they don't do what is right. The National Cancer Institute and the World Health Organization have given in their own submission that it is required for each individual to take up to 5 to 10 different types of fruits and vegetables daily. But we've got products from the stables of Alliance in Motion Global that does not give 5 or 10 kinds of fruits alone, but we have 12 whole fruit juice blend and 12 whole vegetable juice blend, 18 amino acids, 14 green food spirulina blend, 12 mushrooms, 12 digestive enzymes, 12 specialty nutrients, 10 essential fatty acids, and lots more, all in this product that have been encapsulated such that they are easily integrated into the cell and will supply what natural fruits and vegetables are expected to supply. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be showing you an hypothetical example here of how the plan, the compensation plan that Alliance in Motion Global has, is going to make you not just rich, but super rich. Now, a bottle of 50 cl of Coca-Cola, which is a world brand, sells at this time for 100 naira. Let's picture this. If at a factory it is sold out, it first gets to the hands of the distributor, and from the distributor, wholesalers pick up this product, and the wholesalers, they sell to retailers before the retailers eventually sell to consumers. Now, does it mean that the factory sells a bottle of 50 cl Coca-Cola for 100 naira? No, I don't think so. Where would the gain of the distributor, the wholesaler and retailer be? The factory probably will be selling, say, for 70 naira, and the distributor, upon buying for 70 naira, sells for 80 naira to the wholesaler. The wholesaler in turn sells to the retailer for 90 naira, and then the retailer will now sell to the consumer for 100 naira. So they, along this path, will make some profits. But can you picture if someone or another group of company can begin the source for this product directly from the factory and take to the consumer? How cool would that be? So if I as an individual have the opportunity to go straight up to the factory, I buy for 70 naira and I sell to the consumer at 100 naira, I stand to make a profit of 30 naira. So that's exactly what Alliance in Motion Global thought of doing to help people alleviate poverty and to live life to the fullest. So they broke it down such that instead of allowing money go to the hands of distributor, wholesalers, and retailer, when once you partner with them as a distributor, Money that should have gone into the hands of these people come into your own hand as a recognized distributor of Him Global. That is so simple but highly profitable when once you key in into the system. And I'm going to show you how to do just that. Now, Alliance Emotion Global is a wonderful company that works with a very lucrative compensation plan called the hybrid binary system, where you have left and right business centers. I'm going to be showing you through pictorials in this video presentation how the system works. Now, the binary system allows you to refer at least two active people you know to this business, and then you will be on your pathway to financial prosperity. Anybody that joins our business is expected to refer at least two people, that is, two active friends who would do this business. That is so easy and so simple to do. If you have credibility talking to people at your place of work, in your neighborhood, in your church or mosque, or wherever you go, it shouldn't be difficult. With your credibility, getting two people to see this business and join you shouldn't be difficult. Now, there are several ways through which you can make money in Alliance Emotion Global, and I'm going to quickly mention this means or avenues through which you can earn money. You could retail products where you buy and then you sell. You make a profit of 25% doing that. Then you could refer people, direct referral bonus, DRB, and upon referring anyone to the business, you get paid instantly 3,000 naira. And then, of course, there's what we call matching bonus, where upon registration of two people, two friends, into this business, you get paid 4,800. How cool is that? Now, there's also the unilevel bonus, which allows you to earn up to 5 to 10% of the efforts of other people that have joined this business, either through you directly or through other people you have brought in. Then also there's a step bonus or overriding commission. Depending on the rank you are at, you could get up to 10, 20, 30%, of profits shared. There's a royalty income, and then there's also the profit sharing. Now, all these are ways you could earn money, but we're going to be focusing here at this time on how you can, as a member, begin to bring in people, and the people you bring in also bring in people, and you leverage on the efforts of those people. You will recall I mentioned earlier on in this video how the rich get richer by leveraging on the efforts of other people. You don't have to do it all by yourself. All you need to do is to introduce the business to two people, and they introduce the business to other people, and you get paid. For the people who are brought into the business, these are people you do not necessarily have to know. So you bring, for example, upon introducing your friends, you brought two of them into the business. To the left side, you have Ogade A, and then to the right, you have Ogabelu. You have B. Now, these two people got so happy. Why? Because you were able to prove to them that when you brought them into the business, when Ogade registered, you got paid 3,000 naira by the system, and then upon registration Ogabelu, through registering Belo, you got paid 3,000 naira. Now, what happens is the system automatically matches these two people, and you get paid 4,800 naira. Now you got one person on your left leg, and then you got one person on your right leg. That is the binary system we are talking about, the hybrid binary system, where you have built for yourself two business centers, one to the left and one to the right. Now you will see how these functional units of businesses you have established begin to bring you money like clockwork. Already you have made a total of 10,000 naira 800, but that's small money, I can hear you say. What happens is Ogade now goes out and he talks to two other people. These are people you don't know, people you may know. but it's not compulsory you know them. He talks to these people who are also his own friends. And then Ogade A1 joins the business. Ogade A2 joins the business as well. Then Ogade, the original Ogade, gets paid 3,000 each from these two other people that have joined the business, and what's more, he gets paid 4,800 again. So he has earned his own 10,800. The same thing happens if Ogabelo decides to introduce the business to his own friends too. He gets paid 3,000 for each of those friends that join, and then the system rewards him for a job well done by paying him 4,800. Now, where does this leave you as the person who introduced Ogade and Ogabele to the business? Yet you do not know Oga Ade 1, Oga Ade 2, neither do you know Ogabelo 1, Ogabelo 2. But the system rewards you for what you have not done and matches Oga Ade 2 to Oga Belu 1, and then you get paid another 4,800. Still on, the system matches Oga Ade 1 to Oga Belu 2 and pays you another 4,800. Now, isn't that awesome? Something that works to pay you for what you have not done. That is almost insane, I would say. So you get paid up to 20,400 from people who have also joined through the people that you brought directly into the system. So it goes on and on and on and on. So as long as these two people continue to work to bring in new people, the new people they bring get to work and they bring other people, guess what happens? You get paid 4,800 naira, and it can go on and on and on and on. Now, what happens if you are able to bring in sales through the registration of one person on the left leg and through the registration of another person at the right leg? So the system works by awarding points to each package of registration. Each package is awarded 1,200 points. So as soon as the computing system realizes that there is 1,200 points to the left and 1,200 points to the right, it matches these points together and sends 4,800 naira into your account, whether you are aware of this point or you are not. So in a day, if this system works for you and you make it work for yourself, you have the potential of earning up to 98,000 naira each day. In each week, you have the potential of earning up to 672,000 naira, and in each month, you have that potential and possibility of earning up to 2,880,000 naira. Now, that's crazy and it's insane. What happens if you have not registered this week, but you got product reorder up to the value of a global package, that is 1,200, either on the left side, and then you match that up with the registration of a new account for someone? That gets you a matching bonus again, that is 4,000 naira, 4,800 naira added to your account. It could also just be products reorder both on the left leg and products reorder on the right leg. No, products reorder on both the left and the right legs. That also hands you 4,800 naira for that, and also gives the potential of 96,000 naira per day, 672,000 naira per week, 2,880,000 naira per month. Now, we go on further to explain how to make money. We've got a unilevel bonus where you could earn, up to 10% from the first generation of people you introduce directly into the business, and then you can go on to earn further 5% from the second generation to the 10th generation. You get to earn money from those people. This is another means of earning money. Apart from the 4,800 that is paid you, 5% of income generated profit from the people that were introduced by the people you introduced gets paid into your account. Isn't that crazy? Now, we're going to see in this video, like I promised, how you can make things happen for yourself. Introducing to you right now Hemp Titans International. This is a group within Alliance in Motion Global, and it is the fastest growing group as it is right now in Nigeria. And we have, of course, members spread across the continent of Africa and even in Europe and in the United States. So it is recognized easily as the fastest growing group of Alliance in Motion Global. Now, the group is called Hemp Titans International. I'm a member, and who has the opportunity to be a member? Whether you're educated or you're not educated, you're a school dropout, you belong to the military, or you're police, or you are an entrepreneur. You could even be a civil servant. Like I mentioned earlier, regardless of the category or situation you find yourself, this is for you. Now, what is expected of you? Hemp Titans International, in collaboration with Perfection Real Estate Company, brings together an offer which is too sweet to be rejected. You don't want to miss out on this. This is it. Hemp Titans, alongside Perfection Real Estate Agents, have brought together a wonderful plan that can help you get a house at Ibejuleki or Festac town in Lagos. Now, here are prototypes of the buildings that are going to be built. We've got bungalows. We also have a 3-bedroom apartment. We also have duplex apartment, and this is a cross section of the estate that's being laid out and built right now as we speak. And also, part of the deal is to have solar roof that ensures 24-hour supply of electricity. You've got light, so there's no issue of power outage in this estate. Now that looks good. How am I going to be able to benefit from this? I can almost hear you asking that question. Now you could decide to pay, but of course you decide on what type of house or apartment you want for yourself. So after you've chosen your apartment or the house type, then you can choose your payment plan. When you choose your payment plan, you make a 10 to 20% commitment payment so that the house keys could be given to you. You will recall I said you don't need to pay anything upfront. Yes, you do not need to pay anything upfront from your own purse. You do not need to pay anything upfront from your own savings. There is a business system that helps you generate the money you need to pay upfront and the money you will need to pay to even acquire the whole building to yourself, or to be able to pay fully. Now, this is it. You are also going to have the opportunity to do an outright payment. That's if you want, or you could spread the payment over a period of 12 months, or 24 months, or 36 months. You are even given the opportunity to spread the payment over 5 years, 10 years, or even 15 years. And here we've got the list of the prices for each type of apartment that is being offered by Hemp Titans International and Perfection Real Estate Agent. So you will need to look through this and decide first what type of apartment that you want for yourself and what you think you will be able to afford to pay from the system. Of course, it is a system that pays for itself. The system allows you to pay for this house and even many other things. I'm yet to reveal how it's going to work, but just hold on your heart, and then in the next couple of minutes, you see that you don't even have to use your own money to pay for this house. You don't have to use your own money to pay to buy a new car. All these things have been put, together as a package such that you don't need to sweat it out. You just need to start the business, get two people, and within 12 weeks, the magic happens. Now, so I am introducing the group Hip Titans International. I am already a member, and I am very proud to be a member of this group. Now, to the left here you have a face well known across the globe, not only Nigeria. Why? Because this guy is a super stud. He is super rich. He was recorded as having 21.6 billion US dollar net worth. All right, and that's a lot of money. If you do the math, do the conversion to naira, that's that's a mouth-watering 4.3 trillion naira. And the name of the guy is Aliko Dangote. All right, this guy is the richest man in Africa today. All right, and you would think that for someone who has made so much money, he probably got an inheritance. No, he started so little, but he got other people to work for him, people that he used to leverage, to get to the height where he is today. And it is that same opportunity that I am bringing to you in this video presentation. Now, next up is a friend. His name is Yuri Mesagrande. Yuri Mesagrande is here pictured an undergraduate and also a rag vendor. Now, no one needs to tell you that this guy actually lived an impoverished life. In fact, it caught the picture of Tarzan in the jungle with his hair. But more than that, I was told that his middle name was Poverty. So you could call him Yuri Poverty Mesagrande. Alright, and more than that, he had an indistinct future. He was not sure where he was headed. But luck came smiling and he was introduced to the business. And in less than 2 years, he made enough money to buy himself this beautiful Jeep. Now, Yuri Mesagrande has so much moved up the ladder of success that he is pictured here a better person. And Yuri Mesagrande not only makes money, he makes enough money to remove the middle name Poverty from his names forever and from his generation. Wait for it, this guy earns a mouth-watering amount of 70,000 USD dollars every month, and that converted to naira totals 24,500,000 naira every single month. Yuri Poverty Mesagrande has suddenly become Yuri Super Rich Mesagrande, and he has so changed from being Mr. Tarzan in the jungle to this handsome dude here, just spending a couple of years in the business. Now, he moved up from being a street vendor to being an all-famer in the business in Alliance Emotion Global. And he has a huge network of people working for him. And through the system, he is paid for efforts of people he doesn't even know. How cool is that? This guy is just 25 years of age. It will surprise you to know, that this guy is so young. He's happily married. He's got kids. He buys virtually everything he wants with 24.5 million naira every month. He makes the world go round for himself. Now, next up, I'm going to introduce you to another guy who is also a friend, or was a friend, to poverty. He's full of smiles here because he has a very good spirit. Now, his name is Elisa Muhozi. He came from a very poor background from Uganda. He was rejected by his friends, by his family, because he was so poor. Alright, now Muhozi is also pictured here, and you can see he still has a smile on his face, thinking of a better future for himself. But he does very strange things because, like in the picture here, you can see him sitting on the roadside, with his friends. We say misfortune has strange bedmates. Misfortune, poverty helps you to make friends with strange people. He looks with his friends here like Fulani headsmen or whatever. But he went into farming with his friends because he had nothing else to do. But luck came smiling on Muhozi. And how did that happen? When he decided to go into this business of Alliance in Motion Global. He keyed into the business, and today we have a better Muhozi. Now you can see a finer man. He's just 29 years of age. His cheeks are all filled up. He's got a beautiful suit. He's got an office to himself, and he's got people working for him. What does he earn? Just 2.5 years into the business, Muhozi earns a whopping 14 million naira per month. That's more than what the president of the United States earns each month. All right. Now, just 2 years into the business, he has gotten himself this far. He's got people working in his network, and he's making lots and lots of money. Now, look at what he did. He set a target for himself and every member of his team. He said last year that they were going to get new Prado Jeep for themselves. And see what happened. He got not only for himself, but every serious member of his team also got this new Prado Jeep. That's awesome for a 29-year-old to be earning 14 million naira each month. That's pretty awesome and highly impressive. Now, I'm also going to introduce you to another lady by the name Hajara Nawada. Now, she writes here and spills it out how she started the business and how friends turned their backs on her, but eventually, because she was convinced, she made it to the top of the business. Now, this came up on Facebook, and this is where she was living in a slum. I mean, this looks so so terrible. You can imagine how life must have been for Ajara Nawada. But what happened? Now, this is Hajara a couple of years after she started the business, and this is the new house she has built for herself through the earnings she has made in this business. Now, this is her kitchen and some other beautiful things that you might want to see about the house she has built. That's the house, the top left hand corner in the video. Now, this is her bedroom, and next up is the story of Chino Chukwudozie, who is an Igbo guy. This guy is a primary school dropout, and that tells you a lot about him already. He is not educated at all. He has this language barrier. He cannot communicate in English. Then he got some money from his friends. He borrowed money and traveled to the Philippines to learn more about the business. He got frustrated because of his academic background, and he was invited by his girlfriend from Manila. He went to the Philippines, and despite his language barrier, he became successful at the end of the day. And today, that's his house that he has built through the same system that I'm introducing to you. He's got two heavy machines alongside the house he has built. Isn't that wonderful? An opportunity, a business opportunity that affords an uneducated school dropout, Igbo trader, to have a mansion and choice cars. I think that's awesome. It's a business you would want to look at. Now, next up is the story of a grandmother who lived a despicable life by the name Grace Umezurike. People knew her to be a very poor woman. She lived at Yanoipaja in a dirty environment in Lagos. Now, she was invited to see him global in 2012. That's barely 6 years ago. And she accepted and even had to sell some of her belongings so she could register 7 accounts. She did that, and today she is all the better for it. She is AIM Global Top 1 in Nigeria as I speak to you, and she has traveled far and near across the globe. For a woman who is over 70 years of age, a woman who has lived in a dirty environment, she didn't have anything worthy of mention. Today she has moved to Abuja in her own house. She lives in a mansion that's worth 110 million naira. And that's the story of global top one in Alliance in Motion Global Nigeria. Now, this is a picture of the house she built for herself at Abuja. She's got some other properties. Also, here are the two machines she has, cars that she got through this business, and that's the woman, Madam Grace Umuzerike. Old woman, very old, above 70, yet she carries herself around with so much grace, and that's one of her cars that she just bought for herself. Now, this business was also taken to Anambra State, to Governor Willie Obiano, and he embraced it. If a governor would look into a business such as this and would think of empowering other people, youth, the unemployed, with our system, why won't you embrace it? Why won't you give it a second thought and also start this business all by yourself and let the mentors mentor you through success? Now, this is Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State. He embraced the business, and then he has also helped people get cracking doing this business. Now, next up, I'm going to show you how this quickly adds up and how you can make lots and lots of money. Now, you could start with one registration account in this business, and one registration account is 38,000 naira. With 38,000 naira, you get given a product or a bag of products worth 45,000 naira. So instantly, there is a return on your investment for something that you paid 38,000 naira and you are given goods worth of 45,000 naira. So there's an instant returns on your investment. Now, let's look at how you as an individual can make things happen for yourself in 12 weeks. Remember, we said this is a 12-week plan, and you would make things happen for yourself, achieve what you thought are not achievable within 12 weeks. 12 weeks, yes, 12 weeks, 3 months, you can make things happen for yourself. So that's you up there, and you have two people you introduce into the business. They in turn bring two people. So in the first week, you are paid 4,800 naira as your matching bonus. We're not even talking about direct referral bonus, DRB, but we are talking here about your matching bonus. So you get paid 4,800, and then these two people in turn go out in the second week. They also bring in two people. They talk to your friends, they show them this video presentation, they educate them, or they invite them over to a training office, and then they got excited about the business. They want to start, and then they also joined. And then what happens? You get paid another 9,600 naira. And what happens in the third week when these four people also go out to bring in two people each? You get paid 38,000 naira 400 in the third week, and by the end of the fourth week, you get paid 76,800 naira from your matching bonus alone. So in 1 month, your matching bonus will earn you 76,800 naira. That's the salary of some people already. Some people don't even earn up to half of that as their salaries. But here you are in 1 month. But how will you make things happen in 12 weeks? I can almost hear you ask that question. Just wait for it. Now, things quickly get better. In the fifth week, you make 153,600 through your matching bonus alone. By the end of the sixth week, you have made 307,200 naira. And what happens at the end of the seventh week? 614,400 naira is your earnings. And by the end of the eighth week, which is the end of the second month, you have made 1,220,800 naira at the end of the eighth week. Now, this is it. The ninth, the 10th week brings you equally mouth-watering amounts of money. Now, at the end of the 12th week, you have made for yourself 660,800 naira. Would that afford you the opportunity to build a house or not? That is a question I would like you to answer. Now, if within 12 weeks you have that opportunity to earn so much money, would you go for that business, going by the fact that you only needed to invest 38,000 naira, and there is a fast return, an instant return on your investment that gets you 45,000 naira, and then at the end of 2 months you have the potential of making 19,660,800 naira? Would you go for that business? I think you should. Now, this is what happens if you can do this business in a year, meaning that after the first 3 months, you could do again for the 8 other months in a year. And if you do that, then you stand to make up to 78 million, 640,800 naira in a year. Now, of course, let's say, for example, there are some of the people you invited or that got invited into your team and would not do the business like they were supposed to do. They slowed you down a little bit. What would you do, or how would that affect you? Let's say you were able to make only half of this. Half of this is around 39 million naira. Would that improve your life? Would that make things any better for you if you're able to make 39 million naira? Let's say you're able to make a quarter of that. Not even half, but a quarter. Let's say you're able to make 10 million naira. Not even a quarter, but 10 million naira. Would that improve your life? All by just inviting two people to do the business, and all by you just picking up a package for 38,000 naira. Would earning the potential or the possibility of earning 78 million naira in 1 year be sweet enough for you to give it a go? I think it should. This should excite you like nothing else. In 3 years, there is a potential of earning 235,922,400 naira. Now, what if you are sure you can do this business and you want to have more than one account? Of course, that is allowed and that is possible. You are thinking big because you are aiming high. Now, you could go for 3 accounts, and at the end of 12 weeks, you will have made 39,320,600 naira. In which case, you will have made more than you possibly could have made if you had registered only one account. So 39 million, if you ask me, is way better than earning 19 million naira. And this is what's going to happen if you could do this, for a year. In 12 weeks, you earn 39,320,600 naira. But what happens if you can do this for a whole year? You will make 157,282,400 naira. And in 3 years, what is that amount you're going to earn? You will earn 471,847,200 naira. These are not just figures that are printed for you to see, but these are things that are achievable, that there are facts on ground that I'm going to review and show you of people, myself inclusive, who have made lots and lots of money, and we are on our path to even making more from this system. You could go for 7 accounts, in which case at the end of 12 weeks you have that opportunity to earn 137,624,200 naira. That's awesome and mind-blowing. What's gonna happen if after a whole year you're able to do this business? What's gonna happen is you're gonna have the opportunity to earn 550,496,800 naira. Isn't that beautiful? In 3 years, wait for it, you have the potential of earning 1,651,490,400 naira with just 7 accounts and doing this business in 3 years. That's the potential that is it achievable? Yes. Even if you don't make up to this amount, there is that opportunity to make a good size of it, a good chunk of it. Now, would that change your life if you made only half of this sort of money in 3 years? I think it will, like it would do mine. Now, I'm going to introduce you to this handsome dude and his beautiful wife here, Engineer Jerry Onukaibi by name. He is the leader of the fastest growing team in Hames Global in Africa. And here he is pictured with his beautiful wife and as well as other parts of this video traveling to different parts of the world. He has made it so big and he is the mentor to many people, teaching them how to make millions. Here again he's seen in the big crowd where he and his wife travel abroad, like many of us also do in the business. Now, we got the opportunity to travel around the world as you see other people travel alongside with you. This is when he was doing his first car launch, with his wife here when he just started the business. Not only did he buy a car, get himself a car through this business, he has gone up to the point of showing several other people how to get cars, how to build their fancy houses, how to attain the very heights they've wanted for themselves in life. Also, apart from this sort of achievement, you've seen other people in other teams who are also achieving, making it big, buying beautiful cars. You've seen people who never thought it possible for themselves, to attain this height in life, buying their dream cars, doing great things with money they have earned. So you are not left out. The opportunity is still huge and vast. You can also join in and make this sort of thing happen to you. Here is a woman who has built for herself a fantastic mansion from the earnings, and she also bought that Jeep from the earnings from this business. Because if you make so much money, what will you do with the money? You will enjoy your life to the fullest, help other people if that's your passion, and worship your God. Have time to do all those fun things you have always wanted to do. It's the opportunity for you to live the life you have always thought impossible, or that you have always believed in yourself that is possible, but could not fathom how to make things happen. Now, here is Mr. Chino, who had the language barrier. He's pictured with his beautiful wife here, and how he has made a huge success for himself. He, alongside others, have made great advancements in life because of the achievements that they have made. Here is Madam Grace when she newly joined the business, a grandmother, yet she's making it big in this business. Yes, we have other people that you will love to see. Now, this is Joseph Lee, the number one distributor in the world. This is his mansion, and you can see his compound littered with heavy machines, beautiful cars that he bought from the proceeds and the huge profits he made from this business. This is a university don, Professor Shawin, and his beautiful wife with their new cars. A professor of a university dropped his calling to go into this business, and you can see the achievement he has made for himself as well as his wife. They have made lots and lots of money, and they are showing people how to do the same. Now, yours truly was not left out, and that's myself with one of the top leaders in our team as I did my car launch, and I was also being celebrated. So this is not about other people, or this is not about saying what other people have achieved and not speaking about myself. This is what has happened to me, and that's me there with one of the top leaders in the team, getting celebrated over my car launch. Now I'm going to show you now proof of earnings of how I've made money and people have continued to make money and how you can also make money. Now you can see a lot coming in, 294,000, a little over 161,000, and more, mouth-watering amounts of money that many people can only dream of. They cannot imagine this will come in through this sort of business we call network marketing. I've heard people say it, that look, network marketing is a waste of time, you cannot make money. These are things regular guys like you and I are doing to make lots and lots of money. And you can start to do it today if you will follow simple instructions that will be given to you. If you will toe the lines that have been proven to work, you will also make your millions, and you will do it the easy way, leveraging the power of the internet and social media platforms. It's so easy. Now, on the internet, we've got social media platforms where people are alive with all sorts of ideas. There are people who want jobs, there are people who are looking to better their lives. You can get all sorts of people through Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, WhatsApp, Snapchat, and a whole lot more. So you go through the process where you send and you funnel people through a system that attracts them as prospects. You use a social media. There's a special strategy for doing this. You channel people so that they get to see your offer, and you draw them in through a magnetizing landing page that sucks in people, and then they are prospects. Then you now present the offer to them. Then also you lead them straight up through a professionally designed website that, I mentioned to you. Some people will actually end up having professionally designed websites given to them free of charge. So you suck them in through the magnetizing landing page into your website, and you prospect them. You don't even have to do the talking. There is that opportunity to get all this done for you in a very professional way. And what happens in the head at the end of the day? You got people asking you, money in hand, the opportunity to join your team. They want to be part of what you're doing because they also want to earn money, because they have seen proof, because they believe, and they want to earn money as well and improve on their life. So that is how to leverage the internet and use social media platforms to draw people in and take them through your website and eventually get them to join your business. Of course, there are technicalities that are involved in all this, but you don't have to worry about that, because all this will be done for you. If you decide to do this business, you could continue with your day job, you could continue with your business, but this is going to grow into something that is phenomenal. And at the end of the day, you will have to decide if it is worth giving your all. But I promise you, if you give it your all with the proof of earnings I've shown you, people who have bought cars, people who are living happy, you will definitely want to be part of this. Now, also, we will recall and remember how I discussed how people are looking for solutions. If you stand in the gap and be the solution provider, you will be the solution provider for people who have diabetes, you'll be the solution provider for people who have high blood pressure and other health challenges. Then what's going to happen? They are going to come to you through the same professional website. You are going to be able to funnel people through a marketing strategy up to what we call the sales page, where you have all these products listed and people can buy through your link. They can buy through you, and then you sell at distributor's price, where you tend to make lots of money, because there's a huge difference between the amount you buy and the amount you sell. So you tend to make money. So there's always a good cash flow from the people you recruit, people who join the team, people who decide to do this business through other people who have invited them in, through your matching bonus, and then through making sales of these food supplements through your sales pages, which we are going to show you how to do. We are going to do them for you and then also train you on how to do these things yourself. You're going to learn how you can make money. And then what comes at the end of the day is that through your extra time that you put into doing this on your laptop, on your computer, you tend to make lots and lots of money. Now, this is what's going to happen. Of course, some people will be willing to go for just one package, which is 38,000 naira, and then they'll be given, of course, products worth 45,000 naira instantly. There is a huge returns on their investment. Of course, that's a huge one. I want to congratulate you if that's what you want to go for. Don't wait till tomorrow, now is the best time for you to start. You're going to become a member of our group, and we will begin to give you training on how you can succeed in this business, how you can leverage the power of the internet like we have shown you, how you can use social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, how you can create your own videos and prospect people, how you can invite people to seminar. You do this all in a very professional way, and it will not even disturb any other thing that you're doing. And for the other type of people who want to do more than one registration, you want to do 3 accounts, 5 accounts, 7 accounts, 10 accounts, it's all allowed. Now if you do up to 7 accounts, there's something we are going to offer you. 7 accounts and above, we are going to design a professionally mouth-watering website for you. A professionally designed website that's going to suck in people, that's going to suck in profit, that's going to get people who want to buy this product from you. We are going to design the website for you. The website is so professional that it costs 80,000 naira to design it. Yes, but we are going to have our technical crew, our graphics designers. We're going to get them to work for you on this project, and they will design a customized and professional website for you, for your business, because you really want to take this business, hit the ground running. So we'll design a website for you and also design a professional Facebook fan page for you, so that it goes together, and we will do the heavy lifting for you. We will do all the hard work for you, make sure that you hit the ground running, and then you are able to sell your supplements. You are able to invite people without necessarily going out, without necessarily going to people on the street. You will do this so easily, and you make your money back as quickly as possible. Not only will you make your money back, you will, from the very first month, begin to count your profit. You begin to see profit, huge profits come into your business. So whatever amount of registrations or accounts you want to open for yourself, yesterday was about the best time you could have started this business. But you know what? Yesterday's gone. The next best time for you to do this business is right now. You don't want to wait till tomorrow. You don't want to wait till you miss out on this opportunity. So how do you get started? First, don't you forget that this is a business that affords you the opportunity to feed lots and lots of consumers their desired product, their desired goods from an international source. What again do? You get to have a small business of your own, which you now begin to feed and make it grow to an international and global business, where you can even have people from other countries join your team. You are not limited to having your team built in Nigeria or members coming only from Nigeria. This is an international business. I've got people from Cameroon, got people from Philippines, I've got people from Uganda, even I've got people from South Africa in my team. You can as well do the same, because we are going to show you how to do this in a very ethical way. They register through your link, and then you build massive amounts, a massive number of people through networking with other people from other communities and other countries. We're going to show you exactly how we are doing this and how we are making this work for us. Now, this is a 12-week plan for your financial freedom. This is a 12-week plan that takes you to the next level, that makes you live the kind of life you have always dreamed. So from Him Titans International Team, we are welcoming you on board. We are saying that now is the time to join hands with us and partner with us, and let us show you the path to financial success and financial freedom. Now, you want to join today. You want to start right now. You want to be part of what we're doing. You want to be part of this revolution. Because come October 2018, the first batch of people will be commissioning their houses at Ibeju in Lagos, at Lekki. They will be commissioning also their houses at Festac for those who want to be part of the clan in Festac town. So now is the time for you to be part of this. Now is the time for you to join this business. Now, this is coming from Warren Buffett, and he says, never depend on single income. make investments to create a second source. You could, of course, have a very good job at this time, but truth be told, you're still underpaid. Because when was the last time you were able to afford yourself the luxury of buying, a choice car or the kind of clothes you want? So don't you depend on that single income. Even if it's a good job, it affords you to do anything you want. What happens if you lose that job? Because you are so much dependent on it, terrible things can follow if you don't have that source of income. But if you have built for yourself another source of income, then you can have something to fall back on. And who says you can't even have something better than that job? I've worked in an international organization, I've earned fantastic salaries, and I know what it means to work in an international environment. But I tell you, I have so much freedom and joy, and I make so much money working and doing the kind of business I am doing, being part of a larger system that provides me money like clockwork. I mean, I don't have to work my fingers to the bones before I make money. So you should think about this and give it a second thought, and be part of this revolution that allows you to create a second source of income for yourself. Now, a dream doesn't become a reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Of course, you will recall and remember how I told you that you need to make things work for yourself at the initial stage. You have to put in some initial work and let it gather momentum. Now, we are going to do the heavy lifting for you. We're going to train you. We are going to make sure that we get you started on the right path, such that you are integrated into a larger group that helps you to make things happen, a larger group that helps you to actualize your dream, because we are going to be part of your success story. So there is really no hard work for you to do here. It's sweetness all the way. Now, in case you have things to say, you want to ask questions, I'm leaving my contact details here, my phone number, my WhatsApp number, and email address. You can always contact me. You can talk to me personally. You can get cracking so that you will be able to hit the ground running with this business. You will be able to succeed where many others have failed. We have a proven system that works. Now is the best time for you to start. Put aside all sorts of distractions, put aside any form of doubt, and get cracking. Just invest with a global package, and if you have the means, I would advise you go for 7 accounts, because not only is that the potential of earning more, there is that professional website we are going to do for you. We are going to show you how you can make money selling all these products, as a retailer, and how you can make even more money connecting with people at the international level. Thank you so much for investing your time listening and watching this video. I hope it has impacted you, and I hope you will take action and hit the ground running and make this work for you like it is working for us. Thank you so very much. Have a pleasant day. 1,651,490,400 naira with just 7 accounts and doing this business in 3 years. That's the potential that are available in this year. Now I'm going to introduce you to this handsome dude here by the name Jerry, Engineer Jerry Okunobi. Now I'm going to introduce you to this handsome dude here and his beautiful wife.